It's Dream in a 1v3. Disrupt have really not shown any signs of slowing down whatsoever, and yeah, Dream's got a lot to do on his shoulders right now. He's on smoke, just a tiny portion of HP. Not very much time left. Diffuser getting planted, it goes down, and a nice spray control from Dream to take out Retro. 2 more targets for him. He'll vault outside. Beautiful play, but he's detected. Shuttle will have to shut him down. Will he wait it out? That's the real question. Diffuser is down, Shuttle upstairs, spotted. Dream's going to take matters into his own hands. Smoke it off, and there's some more cover to try and deal some damage to Shuttle. The thing for Dream is how low he is on HP. Shuttle just needs to shoot him through the floor. All he's got to do is find him. He doesn't see him. Shuttle will drop. He's on the diffuser. How do you not know where he is?
July 21st, Playday 8 of the 2021 season of NAL. For the first game, we have Disrupt Gaming versus Mirage. Disrupt is currently in 5th place. Mirage is in 6th place. If Mirage loses this game straight up, they have no chance of making top 4 and going to the major. And that's exactly what happens. In pretty dominant fashion, Disrupt takes the game 7-4. Disrupt only faltered in a few rounds, and 2 of these came off impressive clutches from Dream in rounds that Disrupt certainly should have won. Mirage banned Pulse and then decided to play Archives Teller in the first round. They had an upstairs roam strategy that was thwarted by Disrupt by dropping to the bottom floor and planting the diffuser. In round 2, Mirage go down to a 2v4 but get close to bringing it back. In round 3, DP Fire gets a 4K. In round 4, J90 gets 2 nade kills. Disrupt get the round down to a 3v1, but Dream manages to clutch this round by getting 2 kills and then in the 1v1, hiding himself in smoke and disabling the diffuser. In round 5, Dream also clutches by stopping the plant with less than half a second left on the diffuser time in a 1v3. This wins Mirage their second round. In round 6, Retro gets his first entry kill of the stage. Disrupt won all 6 entry duels in their attacking half, Quartz getting 4 of those opening deaths. In round 8, Iconic flanks, gets a 2k and stops the plant, ends up getting a 4k in the round. In round 9, J90 gets stunned off the disable with less than half a second left on the timer. Mirage ends up winning this round. In round 11, the final round of the game, Shuttle 1v2s, disables the diffuser, and ends up with the 3k in the round. Disrupt won 8 of the entry duels in this game, the first 8, and Mirage won the last 3. And after this game, Mirage and Xset no longer have any sort of chance of making top 4 and therefore the major.
Disrupt have 35 seconds to grab this diffuser in a 2v4 on a lobby take. This was impressive stuff from Mirage. Wasn't I just talking about coordination? Well, they proved me wrong here. J90 looks away at the wrong time, but he can outduel Nyx. Diffuser down inside of the lobby. DP Fire from above will try to give some coverage. J90 getting on that diffuser. Can they hit him from this angle? That's the real question. DP Fire doesn't know where they're located. Loading picks off 1, but J90 is still on it. No! Stunned at the last second by the Zofia. This matchup has gone on. Benji will enter through the back of the site, run right into Iconic. DG is just shutting everything down, and now Shuttle finds himself in a 1v1 against Loading for the match. Downstairs, Loading will have to shoot away at the Banshee as he burns yet another EE1D. The only utility he has is a Claymore. He's going to try to plant this diffuser. Will Shuttle see him in time? No Nitro Cell, so Shuttle will have to play off of this. You see him, Shuttle! There it is, and there's the match! No worries whatsoever. The chances of going to Mexico for Mirage are gone. They managed to put together an impressive streak, but DG clutches it out in the end, and the matchup goes to DG 7-4. Yeti takes some damage. Achieved will swing. He loses it out, and Sonics are finding the kill feed quite easily, leaving Geo and Chala. Chala has something to say about that, though, and he's going to answer back. His back exposed to a position as he tosses out a smoke, and there's Yeti on the flank. Geo will now need to be the one to survive, and he will!
The second game involved the 2nd and 3rd place teams at the time, TSM and Sonics. The winner of this would be a lock for the Mexico Major. They played on Villa, and I think I forgot to mention, the last game was on Consulate. In round 1, Kansan hits a Frost Trap and is the opening death of the game. Later in the round, Super gets down the only plant of the game. Grixer and Yeti collect all of the kills in this round, and it goes to the Sonics, but the next 5 rounds go to TSM. TSM takes 5-1 on their defensive half. In round 2, Geo stops the plant with no time left on the clock. In a 1v2, it was a 1v3 right before that, but he just got a kill. TSM wins all 6 opening duels on their defensive half. Erection goes 0-6 on kills and 0-3 on entry in this half. In round 7, the Sonics break TSM's 5-round streak by taking one of their own, bringing it to 5-2. In round 9, Grixer plays Echo. He hides in the basement and he helps drone with his Echo drone for Kansan, but it doesn't work out for Kansan. He ends up dying, and TSM collects select a flawless round. In round 10, Rexon gets a 3K, which are his first 3 kills of the game. But then in round 11, TSM closes out the game 7-4. TSM are now guaranteed top 4, and they qualify for the major. Sonics play Disrupt next week, and the winner of that is guaranteed for the major, so that should be a very exciting game. It comes down to those 2 teams and Dark Zero. 2 of the 3 will make it to the major, 1 will not.
Look at this. Yokai being used to drone Kansan up into Astro. He tries to make a play, but the information is, hey, there's a flank watch and there is a air jab. Better to just let it lie.
And that flank drone there, they'll double up on it. I don't know if Kansan's going to be able to get the air jab or not. He might be able to get the drone as he picks away, but it's a tough angle, and he hits the air jab. That is not great for Kansan. Can he get out of there quickly? No, he cannot. TSM hits their marks. Opening duels breaking in their way. First blood is Merc and Chala find the scoreboard. Yeti is next to fall, and TSM in a 5v2. This looks like match point is brewing. Could it be a flawless one? And yes, it will be!
Two right now. Pambazoo lurking around the bottom of the staircase, dedicating a frag grenade. Hyper's going for something inside of Blue Hill. At least get one, but now all the damage is coming through. Vertical's going to get 2 with the Nitro cell. Amazing for him. That's more than likely going to seal the deal here. But no, as you said, they're stacked, and Pambazoo started the plant. What has gone wrong?
Game 3 saw Oxygen and Dark Zero go head-to-head on Clubhouse. This is only the second Clubhouse we've seen this stage, and of course, as is the Dark Zero way, this went to overtime, and this one took all 15 rounds to decide. In round 1, Laxing stops the plant at 0-0-0 in a 1v3, and in round 2, Laxing gets a 4K, Faceit getting the other kill. All 5 kills came with Ronies. In round 6, Oxygen play and win the bar stock objective. In round 9, Laxing wins a 1v1 after he planted the diffuser by knifing his opponent. In round 11, Vertical plays Montaigne, which is the first play of Montaigne this stage, and in the same round, there was a very extended fight for Cash Room, and Dark Zero ends up winning the round. At one point, Dark Zero were down 6-4, but managed to take 2 rounds to bring it to overtime. Oxygen then took the next round, and then Dark Zero took 2 more rounds to win in the 15th round, 8-7. Habana was not played at all in this game, which is very strange for Clubhouse when she's not banned, and I believe Maverick and Thermite were played every single round. Dark Zero is now 6-0 in overtime, and finally, everyone on Oxygen did pretty badly except for Laxing, who was the absolute hero of this game, but it was not enough to win his team the game.
So if they want to stop it in the plant procedure, they will have to get aggressive. With 10 seconds left, they might not do it, though. They might be willing to hold this on, but at the same time, this will be their last chance. Yogg trying to swing both sides. The player with higher HP currently holding the plant right now. Panba gets the first trade. Can he get the second? No! It's Laxing with the knife to clutch it out instead, and OXG take the round.
For the final game of the day, we saw Space Station Gaming go against Xset. They played each other on Cafe. Just after we saw a 15-round game, the max number of rounds, we saw a 7-round game, the minimum number of rounds. Space Station dismantles Xset. There was only one round where it seemed like Xset were going to win, but Space Station still managed to clutch that one. This was in round 3. Rampy stops the plant multiple times from below with a shotgun, and then Thinking Nade kills the planter with no time left on the clock. In round 4, Hot and Cold runs out of the bakery and C4s Jarvis, who was on the Thermite, for the opening kill of the round. Hot and Cold goes 3-2 on entry in the first half. This means he was involved with 5 of the 6 entry duels in the first half, and of course there was only one more round in the game because there were only 7 rounds. In this game, SSG gets 31 kills and Xset only gets 14. This is very unusual to get over double. With this win, Space Station Gaming secure first place for the stage. This was only the third 7-0 of the stage, and I say only, but 7-0s are pretty rare. The other 2 came from TSM, and there were no plants or 1vx's in this game. And finally, let me cover the standings. I don't think there are actually any movements in placements from last week. So from 1st through 9th, we have SSG, TSM, Sonics, Dark Zero, Disrupt, Mirage, Oxygen, Xset, and Beast Coast. As I said earlier, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place teams, which are Sonics, Dark Zero, and Disrupt, their fates will be determined next week as to whether they will go to the major by making top 4. Sonics and Disrupt play each other, so it's likely that it'll be one of those 2 teams and then Dark Zero, but there are scenarios in which Sonics and Disrupt go and Dark Zero does not. If Disrupt wins their game in overtime and Dark Zero loses their game in regulation or overtime, then Sonics and Disrupt will go and Dark Zero will not. Or if Disrupt wins their game in regulation against Sonics and Dark Zero loses their game in regulation, then it'll be Disrupt and Sonics. So I guess there's actually a decent number of ways that it'll be Sonics and Disrupt and not Dark Zero, but it can still be any combination of the 3.
Do you call a minefield a landfill? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll worry about it later.
Did you say cold?
What's up?
Did you say cold?
About what?
No, not cold as in like temperature. Cold as in like CULLED. Cold. Believe.
Oh, I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, I was gonna be like, that's a terrible game, by the way. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I dedicated with. Did you ever play the Colleen? Did you ever play that game?
Oh, no. I was just using the word. It is just a
Oh
word.
yeah. Oh, I know it is just a word, but I was just referencing the game.
No, yeah, sorry.
I don't get to
misheard
make
you there.
references as well. I'm sorry, John. I didn't mean to inconvenience you, my friend.
No,
My bad.
no.
I forgot that I'm not allowed
It just
to have
took me
fun.
way too long to figure out what you were talking about right there. So that was on me more than you.
I see, guys. I get baited all the time. This is what it truly is. This is like John's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, well, it's fair. I also am terrible at references, so like, what am I gonna do about it? But yeah, terrible game. But besides that point, great round there for Dark Zero.